The Biden administration has extended an invite to El Paso Mayor Oscar Leeser to join President Biden's signing of an executive order on immigration tomorrow in D.C. Thank you for choosing KTSM 9 News at 10. I'm Andy Morgan. Monica has the night off. Now we're going to get into what's in that order in just a bit, but first, Mayor Leeser sending us a statement about his trip to the White House saying, in part, quote, "El Paso is a welcoming community, and that makes me very proud. But no community can continue the effort and resources we've expended on this humanitarian crisis endlessly. I look forward to hearing more about the president's plan on Tuesday, and we stand ready to work with our partners at the local, state, and federal level on this effort," end quote. Now, KTSM 9 News reporter Tirza Ortiz joins us live from the U.S.-Mexico border tonight. And Tirza, I know that you've spoken to local stakeholders regarding this executive order. How is this going to affect us back here in the borderlands?
Right, Andy. Well, after speaking with a political expert, he tells me that people living here in the borderland will more than likely feel little to no impact from the executive order. Stakeholders, however, say there is more to consider, saying there could be potentially higher risk for border communities.
It's definitely a show of force. It's a way to come down on immigration at the southern border.
On Tuesday, President Joe Biden is expected to unveil new executive orders as a way to bring down the number of asylum requests at the U.S.-Mexico border.
Basically, what will happen is that after a certain number of illegal crossings a day, asylum seekers will basically be shut down at the border, and they'll be immediately expedited back to Mexico or their country of origin.
Immigrant Advocacy Center Las Americas says the law would not only put migrants traveling during the hot summer months in deadly situations, but could potentially direct them to trafficking groups looking to take advantage of their vulnerability.
And we know that the people that are in the crosshairs of this will certainly be disadvantaged when it comes to the process of being able to seek protection being cut off.
Compared to the Trump-era policy known as Title 42, Garza and Curry both agree the Biden administration's asylum order may face legal backlash based on its contents.
That one, it was legally challenged but upheld because he was using the country's rights under a different treaty to stop the spread of disease. Like, that was the reasoning behind it. This, we don't really have that reasoning. And so until we know the moving parts, I don't know what angle the legal challenges are going to come from, but it's important to remember that seeking asylum is a universally recognized right.
Now, it's important to talk about the language involved with this executive order. It will not create a complete border shutdown, but rather a temporary one once the number of asylum encounters reach a certain number. We will receive more details tomorrow during President Joe Biden's formal announcement. Andy.
Tirza, while we await the signing of that order by President Biden, we've heard from some lawmakers what exactly is in that order, including the number of asylum seekers they'll accept who cross into the United States illegally. We also heard Dr. Curry reference that. What can you tell us about what's actually in this policy?
Right. Well, it is expected to go into effect immediately, given the number of border encounters that we're already seeing here. It should be a 2,500 cap is what reports are showing, with a 1,500 minimum. So once that number comes back from 2,500 on an average daily to 1,500, it will reopen again. But again, these details are limited, and we will get more details tomorrow.